everyone, and welcome to the new Dani and Me Inspire podcast, where our goal is to inspire the change you need. I'm Melissa.
And I'm Dani.
And together we are
Dani and Me.
Since this is our first podcast, we will tell you about us and why we decided to start this podcast. So, first off, who is Dani and Me? We are a mother-daughter duo trying to inspire, educate, and help others. We have a blog and a cooking show, and now
a podcast.
We also help small businesses with their social media so that they can learn how to utilize tools and grow their business. We are both gluten-free. I'm celiac.
And I'm intolerant.
Gluten intolerant, yeah. And we really just love learning and working together. We do so much together.
Yeah, we do.
Especially TikToks, don't we?
Yeah.
That's been a love of what we're doing.
I have a new idea.
Can't wait to hear it. So we will be talking to everyone from people leaving their 9 to 5, people following their passions, people with health issues, survivors, and others that will help inspire and motivate you. That is the whole point of this podcast, is to inspire and motivate you. So I just wanted to go over my story and tell you a little bit about me. So I am a mom of 2, and I've had a lot of people inspire my current journey of owning my own business, working for a property management. But before that, I was a nurse. A couple of years ago, my PTSD resurfaced, causing a lot of emotions, stress, anger, depression, fear, just to kind of name a few. It put a strain on all of my relationships. I had no time to process anything that was happening at all. I was very overworked, overwhelmed. My days off, I was literally consisted of sleeping on the couch or watching TV. I didn't do anything until 20 minutes before my kids got home. I would shower and then pretend like I actually did stuff that day. So my kids thought I was
lazy a little bit.
Yeah, so my husband definitely thought I was lazy. But what he didn't realize is I couldn't do any of those things. I literally could not get off the couch. It just drained. I was on autopilot. So when I had to go to work, my body worked, but it wasn't really working. It was just doing what it was supposed to be doing. So on my days off, my body knew and just wouldn't let me do anything else. So it wasn't until we got back from Disney that I really processed everything. So before we went to Disney, when my PTSD was really acting up, I knew my PTSD was acting up, but I didn't have a way to actually change anything in my life. As a nurse, you have to work a lot of overtime, and sometimes it's not wanted overtime, it's forced overtime. So it was very stressful, and nobody in my family could understand what I was going through. I would talk to my fellow nurses, and I thought I had a handle on it, but I really didn't. I realized that I was obsessing over anything that was positive in my life. So I was doing direct selling. So I would obsess over my direct selling job. We were planning a trip to Disney. So I obsessed over the trip to Disney. Like all of my downtime, and while I was at work, I was planning this trip to Disney and over planning it. I literally planned every single second of our trip.
And when something went wrong.
Yeah, I was not happy when anything went wrong. We were actually in the middle of downtown New York, and my GPS decided to take me into downtown Manhattan at night. And I just kind of broke down and started to have a panic attack. I just lost it. And what did you have to do?
I had to rub your shoulders and try to calm you down for 2 reasons. 1, I don't want to die that night. 2, I don't like to see someone like that. And you could obviously tell that this wasn't just like a sad thing where you're just like, what do I do? You could tell that something wasn't right.
So it was very scary for us. We got through it. We've talked about it a lot. And literally after that night, I knew something had to change. So once we got back and I was on stress leave, I was consistently trying to figure out what that change was. But my body literally shut down for the couple weeks after. I literally couldn't get out of bed. I wasn't motivated to do anything. I barely even cooked supper, I think, for those 2 weeks. And it was partially because I knew that I had to go back to nursing, and it scared me. It literally physically made me shake. So luckily, I had been casually working for a property management job, and she offered for me to go full time. I was a little scared because, I'm leaving a career to go and do something that I don't know that I can do. But I'm so happy I made that leap, because as soon as I did that and all of that stress and worry rolled off my back, obviously with PTSD, it didn't cure anything, but it lifted that weight off my shoulders to allow me to pursue what I would want to do later on. So a few people seen my social media and reached out and asked me to help them. So a business accidentally started. The trip to Disney made Dani and I realize there's some really good gluten-free recipes out there. And so we wanted to do this cooking show. It's taken a little bit of a backseat because we kind of grew too many things all at once. But luckily, we've started filming some more episodes, and the blog posts are going to start coming out more, because we decided during this pandemic to do what is important to us. So we had a lot of projects we've wanted to do. We just started doing a lot of projects half-assed, and the podcast is something we've wanted to do for a long time, but we never really had time to invest into it. So as much as I hate that this pandemic is causing a lot of stress, a lot of PTSD, a lot of fear, a lot of death, it can be seen as a negative time. To us, it's kind of been a time where we can reflect and we know where we want to be once this is all done. And where we want to be is inspiring others that they'll be okay to chase their dreams, to be who they want to be and not be stuck in that rut like I was for so many years. So we really hope to help you. A few of the guests that we have lined up that I've already actually started interviewing are people who have inspired me to do better. The very first one is actually the person who inspired me to leave my job. So hers will be a really good one to listen to. And at the end of every episode, we will ask the question,
who inspires you?
So Dani, who inspires you?
Well, let's start off with you. You inspire me to be myself and to reach for my goals, no matter if those goals are something I do academically or something I do physically, like skiing. I never thought I would make it to the big hill when I started. And look at me now. I'm over here on the jumps.
Yeah. Mommy has a little bit of a heart attack when she's on the jumps, but it's something she really wants to do. So I really inspire it.
It's fun. I don't go all the way up in there, and I can't do tricks.
Yet.
They're funny. But no, not funny, fun. Dad inspired me to be more organized because he likes things clean, and I kind of am not a clean person. But I organized my whole room actually during this pandemic. And just like Mom, he inspires me to do like what I want to do and to reach for my goals, because that's something that you have to do in order to be happy. My best friend Lacey told me, like, she inspires me to be more active and to try more things, even if I won't like them. Like, I've never been much of a sporty person, But then she's very sporty. So when I get invited out with her, she likes to do sporty things. And that made me do the sporty things and realize I might not be good at them, but they are fun when you actually do try them. My teachers have inspired me to do my possible best I can, because there are some teachers who will tell you if you don't do the best, then that is not good enough. But there's the teachers at my school who are like, at least you tried your hardest. Like, if you get a 70 out of 100, they won't get mad at you. They will tell you that at least you tried as hard as you can. My friend Lily inspired me that weird is cool because she's one of the weirdest people I know. She has very weird taste, but we do share a lot in common. Like, some of my friends hate pickles. Then there's us who are like, pickles and yogurt. Not together, but they're yummy. And lastly, my friend Georgia has inspired me to be more patient, because she's very patient and I can be extremely impatient, and Mom knows that.
Oh, she definitely can be impatient. A lot of people who have met me tell me I'm very patient.
And then they meet me and they're like, is she even her daughter?
No, if you were to see the both of us, you'd know that we're mother-daughter. So yeah, our goal is to inspire you.
And now, Mom, what inspires you? Or who inspires you?
Well, my family inspires me to be a better person every day. Yeah, they really motivate me to get up and be a better person. A lot of the people who I'll be interviewing over the next few weeks have inspired me in one way or another. But if I have to say the big people who have inspired me recently, I'd say Rachel Hollis for sure. Both of her books are great. If you've never heard of Rachel Hollis, I don't know what tree you've been under, but she's very motivational and I love watching her. So she motivates me to be a better person and to get out of my own way. I am one who used to get into my own way so many times. And Ellen DeGeneres, she honestly inspires me all the time. I'm not one for talk shows or daytime TV, but I will watch her. She just has such a big heart and she transforms so many lives that if I could even do a fraction of what she does, I will have truly lived my best life, because she's really got the biggest heart. And that is what we're doing this podcast for, is to inspire you so that we can change lives. We really want to help you be happy, be the best you can be. So if you have anybody who has truly inspired you and you think they should be on as a guest, feel free to reach out to us. And we'll definitely try and have them on the show so that they can inspire others. So our closing line is to inspire others.
And we'll ask one more time. Who inspires you?
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit comment and rate our show.
Yeah, rate it.
Thank you for listening.
Goodbye.